A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hello everyone, welcome to A Plus English. I'm Mike.
I'm Chickling.
And we would like to point out, before we begin our article for today and tomorrow, we are not lawyers. Are you a lawyer? Actually,
No,
I shouldn't say that. I am not a lawyer.
I am not a lawyer.
Okay, I was right. You are not a lawyer either, but it is important to know about the law because we're going to be reading an article titled, What's Legal, What's Not? A Teenager's Guide to the Law. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so if you're doing stuff involving the law, and most of us will at different times of our lives and in different activities, it is important to know the law, know what is legal, what is allowed, what is illegal, what is not allowed by the law, and what, if you do it, could get you in trouble. And even if you're a teenager, even if you're under the age of 18, you still need to follow the law and you don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Especially for things you write, do, and say on the internet, on social media.
Oh, really?
No one wants to get in trouble.
Let's see. A lot of people leave hateful comments, though.
They do.
We can actually sue them, right?
Well, that's the kind of thing we're going to be looking at.
Yeah.
Exactly
so
right.
That's
Because sometimes it seems like social media is sort of not the real world, and as you said, you can do and say things that you wouldn't normally do, but the law does sometimes cover life and activity and other things on the internet, and especially on social media. So let's find out all about this very interesting and important question that could keep you out of jail. That's not where you want to go. All right, so let's look at our warm-up question. What is and isn't legal when you use social media?
It's like, as we were just talking about this, like it depends on where you are.
Yes, I think it would depend on what country you're in, because of course different countries have different laws, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that is one thing.
Sure.
I think we could probably guess a few things. Threatening to kill somebody.
That is illegal.
That's probably illegal. I mean, it's illegal in the real world. I can go, I'm gonna kill you, and I probably can't write it.
Oh, but sometimes like a lot of people make covers nowadays, but it's actually not that legal because you're like singing someone's
stealing someone's ideas.
Right.
Their art, their song, their story. That's a good one. That is something people might do. And you might get away with it. No one might notice or you might not get in trouble, but it could still be illegal.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. So that's just a couple of examples there. And as we mentioned also, depending on what country you're in, the laws are different. And here's something to remember. If you're in another country, a country you don't live in, a country you don't know well, that doesn't matter if you break the law. You can't say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a visitor to Indonesia. I didn't know this was illegal." It doesn't matter. You are still breaking the law and you can still get in trouble, right? As they say, ignorance is no defense. Not knowing isn't a way to avoid trouble if you get into trouble. So it is good to know this stuff. All right, let's get to our article and stay out of jail.
What's legal? What's not? A Teenager's Guide to the Law. Warm-up question. What is and isn't legal when you use social media?
You might have questions about laws in your life. Try to answer these 4 questions.
Is it illegal if I call someone an idiot on Instagram?
It can be illegal to spread false information about someone. You might also get in trouble if you call others bad words. Think twice before you post or say anything on the internet.
So the article begins, you might have questions about laws in your life. I think a lot of us do. Try to answer these 4 questions. Ooh, so this is like a legal quiz, a quiz finding out what we know about the law. Question number 1, is it illegal if I call someone an idiot on Instagram?
OK，第一个问题就有点难了。如果在 Instagram 上骂别人是白痴 ，idiot 就是白痴，这样是违法的吗？Illegal， 我们今天一直在讲这个字就是违法的，合法的就是 legal。What do you think?
Well, I don't know, but the article tells us it can be illegal to spread false information about someone. All right, so it can be illegal to spread false information. That's a little different than just calling someone a bad name or insulting them. This is spreading false information about someone. You might also get in trouble if you call others bad words. Yeah, I think in some countries you could be in more trouble than in other places. What if you can prove that the person is an idiot? Then it's not false information.
With scientific
I'm not sure
evidence.
how you prove someone is an idiot. That would be another hard thing to do.
Wow.
So probably best not to insult people and call them names like that. It could be okay, or you could end up getting sued, right? Someone can say, I'm insulted, you insulted me, now pay me lots of money. Just because you lost your temper and said, oh, you're such an idiot. It could lead to big trouble.
Exactly. 所以 call someone bad words 这边是辱骂某人的意思。当然，如果你散布关于别人的一些不好的资讯或虚假，都是可能违法。如果你用脏话骂人，也有可能是不是很好的事情，会惹上麻烦。But usually, if the person being insulted doesn't feel like suing that person, then maybe people just don't care anymore.
Well, again, but it's a risk that you take,
it's
right?
not a
You
nice
could
thing to do.
call someone that and they're like, who cares?
Yeah.
Or they could be, oh, I'm so angry and I have many lawyers. You're in trouble. And then, you could be in big trouble.
Yeah.
And that would not be good. Again, just because you lost your temper and you called someone a bad name. All right, here's another question. If someone posts a funny meme about their friend on Instagram, could they get in trouble? All right, so I'm not insulting someone, but I'm kind of teasing them or making fun of them with a funny meme, a little picture that has a cartoon, and it kind of makes my friend look a little silly. Can I get in trouble for that?
Not if you've asked for permission.
Not if you've asked permission.
Can I post this? And then he's like, yeah, of course. It's funny. You know?
Again, if the person knows you well and they have a good sense of humor, they might be, hey, you mean guy, you jerk. Why did you do that?
It could be fun. It could be fun.
You gotta buy me a coffee. I hate you. Yeah, that could be okay. Or it could be much worse.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So again, this kind of gets into insulting. You might mean it for fun. You might not really mean it, but it could hurt their feelings, and then they could end up, being mad at you and getting you in trouble. So as the article says here, think twice before you post or say anything on the internet. Yes, think twice is just another way of saying be careful before you do this. Don't just do it because you think it'll be fun. Think carefully.
Which most people don't do.
Exactly right.
It's really annoying.
Yes, all right. So here's another question. Is it illegal to share someone else's post on Instagram without their permission?
Everyone is doing it, but
Everybody
it could be.
does this.
But it could be.
But it could be.
Like if the
exactly
post is
right.
copyrighted or if it includes personal information, then you might have to ask for consent or permission. Can I post this? And if they're like, yeah, you can post this. And then you get a proof of your text messages saying that, oh, I've got their permission that I can post this.
Yep, exactly right. In the same way that stealing someone's music or their art or their pictures that they took with their own camera and saying that's mine or trying to sell it and make money, that can be illegal. The same is true with jokes, memes, cartoons, whatever else. If you didn't make it, you need to be careful about sharing it unless you pay the person for the right to share it beforehand, right? That's okay if you do that, but you can't just take it because you like it.
Is it illegal if I use ChatGPT to do my homework?
AI tools can help with homework, but don't copy everything from them. AI uses resources from the internet that are written by others. If you use them improperly, you might face legal problems.
All right, our third question about the internet and the law. Is it illegal if I use ChatGPT to do my homework? No, it might not be illegal, but it's lazy.
I know. What if do you guys use it? 会不会每个人现在都这样觉得 ？Oh my god! Okay，、如果你用 ChatGPT 做作业，会不会算违法呢
As the article says, AI tools like ChatGPT can help with homework. So they can help you with homework, but don't copy everything from them. All right, so it can help you, sort of take away some of the work you might do in the library or by searching other places on the internet, but you can't just sit there and go, okay, right, exactly the same thing, and I'm done. No,
oh my God.
You can't use it like that. Think of ChatGPT, think of these AI tools more like a wise friend, right? Maybe your older brother or sister who studied this before, and they can, help you save time and not waste time doing things that aren't useful, but you need to do the work. And the other thing is, if ChatGPT just does it for you, here's a little secret. You're not going to learn anything. So you're spending 4 or 5 years at school and you're going to come out of school being dumb.
That's
that's
so
just a big waste of time.
Yeah.
So yes, you can use it's sort of like practicing, right? You can have a really good coach, someone who's really skilled, but you still have to get out there and, shoot the free throws or practice cutting carrots. Okay. You're not going to get good if you don't do it yourself, at least a bit.
Right, exactly. I agree.
All right, and as the article also says, AI uses resources from the internet that are written by others. If you use them improperly, you might face legal problems. Remember what we talked about just before, sharing memes that you didn't make? If you take people's words that you didn't write, maybe words they wrote in a magazine or article or book, and put them and say, yes, look at the wonderful words I wrote that I didn't write. You can get in trouble. You could even get kicked out of school.
所以 AI 使用是来自于网络的资料啊，因为这些资料有可能都是别人写的，所以如果你不当的去不小心使用到这些资源，就真的可能会有法律问题。这边的 improperly 就是违法的，或者是不正当的意思。我们今天第一个单字是 false， 它就是虚假的、伪造。我们说的假讯息，英文就是 false information。比如说 ，the news article spread false information about the event， 代表呢这个新闻文章传播了关于事件的假讯息。那我们再看另外一个句子哦，这边就是说，对于谁的不实言论 ，Why did you say something false about my brother? Don't tell lies about him. 为什么你讲了关于我哥哥不实言论呢？你不要造谣哦。那我们刚刚一直在讲，在 social media 我们就会发文嘛，发文的英文就是 post， 所以你发布什么就是 post something，like you can post a picture， 比如说。She decided to post a picture of her vacation online. 她决定在网络上发布她去度假时的照片。那我们看另外一个句子 Sarah posted a photo of her birthday cake on her social media. Sarah 在她的社群媒体呢发了一张生日蛋糕的照片。那因为大家现在每天都在上网，网络英文就是 the internet。我们常常说上网，我们就是用 surf 这一个字 to serve the internet。比如说 she spent hours surfing the internet looking for information， 花了好几个小时上网，就为了去找资料。或者是说呢 the internet allows us to share photos and find news quickly。网络可以让我们很快速的分享照片以及找到我们要的新闻。最后一个单字呢是 resource， 这是资源的意思哦，所以我们常说自然资源，我们前面加一个 natural resources。比如说 the country is rich in natural resources such as oil and minerals。那我们看另外一个句子哦。The teacher shared an online resource to help students learn more about space. 老师分享一项线上资源，帮助学生更了解太空的相关知识。所以这是今天所有的单字。Don't forget to practice. And right now, let's go to our review time activity.
Review time.
All right, we are back when we have a quick review time activity to do before we say bye-bye. Remember the 4 words that we saw today for well, maybe not the first time, but certainly in our article that we should pay attention to. Just to remind you, those 4 words are false, post, the internet, and resource. Are you ready to do a fill-in-the-blanks game?
Yes.
Okay, you can do the fill-in-the-blanks game, but one rule. You have to promise to follow this rule.
What is it?
No chat GPT.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you got to do this with your own
I have my phone and
Chicklin GPT. That's what
Chicklin brain.
That's what we want to use. Chicklin's mind and mental power. So fill in the blanks. We're going to use all 4 words in a sentence or a couple of sentences, but you have to figure out which blank or which empty space requires or needs or will take which word. Here we go. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Blank is a wonderful blank.
Hey.
But don't blank any blank information. Blank is a wonderful blank, but don't blank any blank information.
Okay.
See, it's easy.
The internet
is
a false, a wonderful resource.
Yes. But don't
post.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything false.
Any blank information.
Any false information.
There you go.
Oh,
the internet is a wonderful resource, but don't post any false information. Put it there, sister. Good job.
Really?
Good job, everyone.
It was kind of like
she did that with her own hard drive.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
It was not the smoothest.
No, it was good.
Oh, okay.
You did it. You probably did it faster than ChatGPT would, and you did it right. So there you go. Just proves that you can do it with what's between your ears. You don't need the AI. All right, guys, we're gonna have more about the internet and legal stuff because you know what? We want to keep you out of jail. So we'll see you back here soon. Bye.
所以还喜欢今天的内容吗？记得按赞、订阅、开启小铃铛，就不会错过任何精彩内容啦！拜拜。